Hey everyone! Yes, Liverpool are through to the semi-finals. The semi-finals of the League Cup. You'll have to excuse me. I'm talking loud because I'm hearing negative mutterings around Darwin Nunez, the man who scores the goal that effectively helps Liverpool book their place in the semi-finals. It's producer Joe. Look, everyone's entitled to their opinions. They're loud, angry opinions. If you've got them, let us know in the comment section underneath. But me, I feel fine. And because Liverpool are really, really good, they can make massive changes in the face of also having significant injuries defensively as well, and still put in a performance that looked very much like an Arne Slot Liverpool side. And when you consider, obviously, we still had so much talent on the pitch, which is testament to the depth of quality in the squad, but actually what we did, in that first half in particular, looking at the lineup, thinking, well, what's this going to be? Is it going to be Endo at centre half alongside Quansah? Is it going to be Gomez at left back, Trent at right back? It ended up being a mad sort of hybrid back three. It was very much like the system that Liverpool shifted to after losing the man at the weekend, except we had 11 men on the pitch, so yet more lads to play in the attacking third. And it was good. It was really, really good. Trent playing a much more deeper, more sort of quarterbacky kind of role with dictating the play. And in fact, you see that in the goal that opens the scoring from Darwin Nunez. Is Trent's back, gets the ball off Keller. He's sold a little bit short by the pass from the goalie, but with two men around him, shifts his body weight, turns, gets away, and then he's playing a long ball over the top. And it's a bit annoying because he's not classed as the assist, I think, because the defender technically takes an action to kick the ball, which then bounces through to Darwin Nunez. Look, Alex McCarthy slips, he makes it much easier for Darwin, but look, he scores a goal. He's Liverpool centre forward and he scores a goal, so good on him. And even I'm sure producer Joe can agree that was a good thing. Yeah. Sound. And then, but it was the way it was effectively with Trent, Quansah and Gomez playing a back three, but Gomez, a bit like we saw him at the weekend, was still getting up and down, was really like stretching it as a sort of pseudo left back, but then also dropping into the back three. Endo played as a traditional sort of defensive midfielder and put in a brilliant shift as well. It was the best of Endo doing an Endo, in that he was great in the tackle, he was physical, he was determined, he was doing things actually, not just like sweeping in front of the back 3/4. He was going and being front foot aggressive, so he was actually winning the ball back and putting their players under pressure in their half, and that's what he's actually really, really good at. He's not like a traditional anchor man in that regard. He can go and do those kind of things, sort of front foot defensive actions as well. So it was great to see a very Endo-like performance. We do love him, don't we? He's probably not of the quality to really improve this team or be a regular first team starter for us, but I love players of that experience and that calibre who can just come in and barely kicks a ball for us, comes in, puts in a shift like that. Great to see. The biggest win on the night really is probably Harvey Elliott. Back, he had a few minutes. He looked so lively at the weekend. Looked like a guy who could have gone and won the game for us, and then gets his chance, starts on the right hand side. Is a little isolated, but then we switch him out, moves more into midfield, and all of a sudden then he's starting to crop up into positions where he can have a more decisive impact on the match. He's been given man of the match by Sky, which is good to see from him. Yeah, it's been a tough old season for him so far, but a couple of times where he arrives on the edge of the box or in the box, and look, if he wants to play attacking midfielder for Liverpool, he's got to score goals and get assists, and he's just come in and got a goal, and that's the bench line. That's the benchmark that he's going to have to reach. And we've been critical of like Szoboszlai a little bit this season. He's not scoring enough. Well, Elliott, another one there. Curtis Jones, when he's been given that chance, has done well as well. So Elliott's adding to the pool of talent that we've got in midfield, and that bodes very, very well. Busy stretch of games coming up over Christmas into New Year, and now we know we're going to have a two-legged semi-final to contend with. Slightly different this season because of the move around and the additional games in the Champions League, so it isn't like over consecutive weeks or over a few weeks. It's split between basically a month apart, I believe, the first and second leg of that, but still congested fixtures never end. Liverpool are basically going to be playing 2 games a week for the rest of the season now because of this, and because of how good they've been in the Champions League, and if they get through the FA Cup, that will add to that as well. So having Harvey Elliott back in the pool is brilliant, and he's not just a squad player. he's got the talent to really push that first 11 as well, which again, good. Chiesa off the bench, getting minutes. He's now conclusively proven that he's not Arthur Melo because he's played, I think he's probably played about a football match's worth of minutes for us now, which is great. Almost scored. He fluffed his lines on a first chance, sort of a cross shot situation when he maybe should have done a little bit better, should have just buried it. Second one, cut inside, left footed. It's arcing towards the bottom corner and it's cleared away off the line. Brilliant bit of defending, robs him of a goal, which is a pity. But yeah, other than that, great game for Trey Naoni. Really neat and tidy, promising game for such a young footballer to come in and not look out of place is actually a huge thing. You know, if you want him to come in and totally dominate a game, that's a big ask. But actually, at this age, against the Premier League outfit, to look as good as he did is very, very good indeed. So yeah, lots of positives to take with Liverpool. We are into the semi-finals. Who we will face, we don't know just yet, but it will be. They're all going to be really good football matches. Every one of the potential opponents for us has got something about it. And yeah, Liverpool in the hat. Can't ask any more than that, really. And yeah, we roll onwards. If you want more content from us, then please do consider joining Redmen Plus. You can get that on YouTube. Redmen Plus videos tier is a standalone thing. We can get all of our extra content. But if you want the full hit, go to redmenplus.com, get the podcast, get the video content, and get all the archive of great documentaries, features, interviews, and all that good stuff as well. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like. Up the semi-final, Reds.